Living without force. That's what I'm studying today. I am studying and reminding myself to live without force. And what do I mean by that? Let me tell you. I have an impression that has been left on me today. Force creates a counterforce. And this exchange goes on and on until destruction arises. And once war has been created in our personal lives, it produces a lack of love and kindness, a lack of joy, which leaves you and everyone around you stripped of our divine motherhood. That's what force does. Force can include any use of physical or mental abuse in which the weapons of hatred and intolerance are applied. And there will always be a counterforce. And creating force, opting into force, is not part of the divine way. Unfortunately, whenever force is used, resentment and ultimately revenge becomes the means for responding. When you resort to force, then disputes with your spouse, your children, your business partners, and even your neighbors will continue to intensify. Because it is not corporation. It is not of corporation. How can we eliminate force in all of our situations? What we can do is we can examine the relationships in which we experience conflict. We can make a decision to use less harsh language and just completely veer away from becoming physical in resolutions of any kind of altercations, of any kind of violence, to stop the verbal abuse. We can create distance between any form of violence and ourselves. This includes listening to TV or radio reports, or looking through newspaper articles that use force, that talk about force over our planet, over people. We can refuse to allow this kind of energy into our lives. We can live in a more peaceful, loving way. I love you so much. Be well, and I'll see you next time.